And the Blazers will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Grabbed in the middle. It's best. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First down, 10 yards to go. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. At the 40, there he goes. He's loose. Lean for the wire. Touchdown.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Blazers offense will get the ball for the first time. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is, how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches, but try to keep them away from this guy because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. He really is hard to get away from. Maybe read him some. Get the ball out quick. Try to avoid him as much as possible because he has wrecked many a games.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Blazers will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Bunch formation for these receivers. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Second down coming up. Making side adjustments here. They'll send the back in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO. There he goes. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying.
And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Got his man downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Looking for space. It's Daly. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Leaves it with the back. Tough, hard-nosed run. He picks up 3, but stopped just short. It'll be 4th and 1. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on down. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll go to the ground. Bulldozes his way through. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around him doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody... Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. Got it set up on the outside. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the catch. It's Bickley. Out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the Blazers are moving quickly down the field. He wants to throw it again. They're working that left side. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
It's really tough on offenses when defenses know what you got to do. You got to pass the football. They're in man coverage. How about the receiver understanding where the first down is? He smells it. He goes and gets it.
Oh, and he drops it on the crossing route on first down. He knew that defense was bearing down on him. It'll be second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Daly. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Out of the shotgun on third down. And he was hit just as he released it. And it the turf.
I really like the third down plan here. How are you going to pressure the quarterback? I love the blitz. It fools the offensive line. They get to the quarterback before he has a chance to set his feet, make a nice throw, force him to fourth down.
The incomplete pass, fourth down, fails, and they'll turn it over. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for room, it's Pettis. Still running at the 40. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Got it behind the line. It's Slater. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
All right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Motion from the back. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And it's a touchdown.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive yards.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive, around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Wants to go up top on first down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the timing just a hair off.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
They get enough rush, and it pays pays off. The sack at the 20.
That's one of the reasons I love this linebacker, man. He can rush the passer. He does a great job timing his blitz, and with that speed, he's able to get home quickly.
Hunt is on its way. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. To the air on first down. Trying to beat the D deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Will take over. First and 10.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun to give, looking for room. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Blazers will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive.
Turning it on! Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
And off from the shotgun. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
On the play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Catch in the middle, it's best. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to throw on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
He tries to take the top off. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Well, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And just nowhere to go with the football for that quarterback. The defense in a nickel. They had extra DBs on the field, doing a nice job in the back end covering, and just no receivers able to get open.
Caught in the backfield. It's Davenport. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you can tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
He breaks a tackle. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. And the Blazers will line up to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Hauls it in at the 25. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Might be calling a hot route. Now they'll run it on the toss. Got enough for the first. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10.
Want to talk about a monster performance? This guy now has 150 yards rushing. The defense has had no answer for this guy, and he's showing you why he is such a weapon in this offense. Speed, the ability to catch the ball, the vision, the quickness. He's got all the tools in the toolbox.
Using his legs, it's Pettis. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And they can't make the connection. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Blazers will send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Hauls it in and looking upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Got his man out of the backfield. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A 1st down run in the red zone. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Gets it in there for the touchdown.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been actor for these guys offensively.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Notre Dame escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think the Irish fans there today could have done without this one being so close. Always fun to see 2 of the game's better teams duke it out at the...
Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Got to give this defense a ton of credit because they watch the film. They watch this offense go up and down the field. This QB throw multiple TDs their last game out. Didn't allow a TD pass in the 1st half. And here they are in the 2nd half doing a nice job defending the deep ball.
Makes the catch. And he's going to be just short of the 1st down. It's going to bring up the decision for this coach. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Pushes ahead for a couple, they'll mark it at the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Runs through a tackle. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Quarterback may change this route. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Complete along the sidelines, and that'll be good enough for the 1st down. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Goodwin. It's complete to the left. Makes a grab at the 6-yard line. It's first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. With the run on first and goal. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10.
First and 10.
They'll move the tight end. From the shotgun, the inside give. Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line. And the Blazers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give on the option. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
A huge game. Probably would have loved to say this earlier in the game. Probably would have loved to have some of these runs and had a little bit more success running the football earlier. Now, I might think about maybe cranking the tempo and probably, if I'm going to need these runs, I'm going to need to go ahead and score on these runs, or I'm going to need to start chucking the football. Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Rush is on him. He'll pull it down. Short gain on the play before he slides.
It's nice for this D coordinator when he puts his nickel package out in the field, because that nickel player he's got who subs in is good in coverage. He's also aggressive, and he does a nice job blitzing, and he can play the run. They can spy the quarterback. There's a lot of different tools this guy's got to defend against a mobile quarterback, and I think you saw a little bit right there in that nickel package, now setting up fourth and long.
Here comes the option. Now the pitch. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. On the ground trying to pull the plug on this clock. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it.
He's tackled.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Goodwin. Got it in the middle, it's Gage. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give from the gun. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Takes the easy completion. Finds a crease at the 20. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
and they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stopped. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Corner's going to give them room. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time he's got it. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. One more play to pad the stats. They'll try to get it through the air. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.